So once you've started posting, I encourage you to feature those posts so they appear in this section. It gives a much bigger visual representation. So if you're using images that are code snippets or components that are in your application that you're building, a bigger picture is really helpful. But please don't forget that even above those featured posts, the first two lines are really important, and that's where we want it to be, buzzword bingo for now. Now, which posts should you be featuring? At the start, feature them all. Feature every single one. And then what we're going to do is look back at them, maybe weekly, maybe fortnightly, something like that, and look to see which ones are performing well, which ones are getting comments, or which ones, really ideally, which ones are the best representations of your work. And then what we can do is go in and actually start to organize those posts. So if something's a particular good demonstration of your work, move it straight to the top. So at the start, feature everything until we start flooding this out a little bit. And then once we've got a few, because you at least want 3 or 4 to fill out this section, and then once we get past that stage, then we can start to maybe unfeature some of them and make sure the best ones are put forward. Sometimes you can actually use this space to feature your GitHub profile or maybe a link to a project that you're doing. If it's got a good visual picture, that'd be great as well. But certainly when you're documenting your journey, make sure that you're having as many different indications of your proactivity as possible. So it's not just about this activity section, because a lot of the time when you're commenting on other people's posts and things like that, which I encourage you to do in the networking part of this course, this section won't work as hard for you. So you need to make sure you've got both sections working to their maximum. Make sure what you write, even in your comments for other people, make sure what you write is buzzword bingo in those first 2 lines. So when it appears here, it's helpful to you, but also the best pieces of your work are also showcased here. Hope that makes sense. See you in the next video.